9 things that are a complete waste of your money in old age. As we grow older, our priorities naturally shift. Life's experiences teach us that it's not about accumulating more, but about making the most of what we have. Financial wisdom becomes especially crucial in old age, when living on a fixed income or retirement savings requires careful planning. Here are 9 things that are a complete waste of your money in old age, along with practical alternatives to ensure your financial stability and peace of mind. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Expensive brand name clothing. As we move into the later chapters of life, it becomes clear that what truly matters is not how we appear to others, but how we feel about ourselves. The temptation to buy expensive brand name clothing often stems from a desire to keep up appearances or cling to societal expectations. However, these flashy labels rarely bring the fulfillment we seek. They may bring temporary admiration, but at what cost? Every dollar spent on a designer outfit is a dollar that could have been used for something far more meaningful, perhaps a gift for a grandchild, a donation to a cause you care deeply about, or even a simple dinner with a cherished friend. These moments, not the fleeting satisfaction of wearing a brand name, create the kind of memories that warm the heart and enrich life. Moreover, as we age, our bodies change, and comfort becomes a priority. What good is a pricey pair of shoes if they pinch and leave us aching? Investing in practical, well-made clothing that feels good to wear is far more rewarding. These choices reflect a deep self-respect, a quiet acknowledgement that we value our well-being over the judgment of others. By prioritizing practicality and mindfulness in our purchases, we teach younger generations that life is not about impressing others, but about living authentically. In the end, expensive brand name clothing is a hollow investment offering fleeting gratification at best and often comes at the expense of financial security. Instead, choosing classic, durable, and affordable options allows us to focus on the things that truly matter: our health, our relationships, and the simple joys that money cannot buy. Let us remember that the legacy we leave behind will not be measured by the labels in our closets, but by the love and wisdom we shared along the way. 2. Upgrading to the latest technology. In a world where new gadgets are released almost every year, it's easy to feel the pressure to keep up with the latest technology. Companies market these upgrades as essential, claiming they will revolutionize your life. However, if we pause for a moment and truly reflect, we often find that these promises are more about selling products than solving real problems. For many older adults, the devices we already have are perfectly sufficient for what we need: staying connected with loved ones, browsing the internet, or enjoying a movie or book. The incremental improvements in newer models rarely justify their exorbitant prices. Spending thousands on the latest gadget only to use it the same way as the previous one can feel hollow, especially when those funds could go toward experiences or necessities that bring lasting fulfillment. More importantly, constantly upgrading comes with hidden costs, not just financial, but emotional. Learning to navigate a new device can be stressful and time-consuming, often leading to frustration rather than joy. Simplicity can be a source of peace in our golden years, and holding on to a familiar device that serves us well is often the wiser choice. Remember, technology is a tool meant to serve us, not a master we must obey. Instead of chasing the next big thing, consider whether the device you have now meets your needs. Often the answer lies not in upgrading but in appreciating what already works. By doing so, you reclaim control over your resources and focus on what truly enriches your life. 3. Credit card interest. Credit cards can seem like a convenient tool, offering flexibility and rewards. Yet for many, they become a silent thief, siphoning away hard-earned money through interest payments. In old age, when every dollar counts, this unnecessary expense can be a heavy burden that quietly erodes financial stability. The problem with credit card interest lies in its compounding nature. When you carry a balance, interest accumulates on top of the interest already owed, creating a cycle that's harder to break over time. What starts as a small purchase can balloon into a debt that drains your savings and limits your ability to enjoy life. For older adults, this can mean sacrificing essentials like health care or home maintenance, or even small pleasures like treating yourself to a favorite meal. It's heartbreaking to see money that could have been used for meaningful purposes lost to something as avoidable as credit card interest. Breaking free from this cycle requires discipline and a shift in mindset. Prioritize paying off your balance in full each month to avoid interest altogether. If you're already carrying a balance, focus on paying it down as quickly as possible, starting with the card that has the highest interest rate. Seek advice from a financial advisor or credit counselor if needed. They can provide valuable guidance tailored to your situation. At this stage of life, financial freedom is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. By eliminating credit card interest, you gain more control over your money and, more importantly, your peace of mind. This choice empowers you to allocate your resources to the things that truly matter: your health, your home, and the people you love. 4. And use subscriptions. Subscriptions often creep into our lives unnoticed, starting with a free trial or recommendation from a friend. Over time, they become a silent drain on our finances, pulling small amounts from our accounts month after month. For older adults who may be managing fixed incomes, these hidden costs can quickly add up and go unnoticed for years. Think of all the streaming services, magazine subscriptions, or gym memberships you might have signed up for but rarely use. These small charges might seem insignificant individually, but collectively they can amount to hundreds of dollars annually, money that could be better spent on meaningful activities or saved for future needs. It's not just about the money, though. It's about reclaiming control over your spending. Each unused subscription represents a choice you made at some point, perhaps to explore a new hobby or enjoy entertainment. But if those choices no longer serve you, it's time to let them go. There's no shame in reevaluating your commitments. In fact, doing so can bring a sense of clarity and relief. Take a moment to review all your subscriptions. Are they adding value to your life or have they become a financial burden? Cancel the ones you no longer use and consider free or low-cost alternatives for those you do. This simple act not only frees up money but also gives you a renewed sense of purpose in how you allocate your resources. Every dollar saved is an opportunity to invest in experiences, relationships, and the things that bring genuine joy. 5. Lottery tickets. The allure of the lottery lies in its promise of instant wealth, a dream that can transform lives overnight. It's a fantasy many hold close, imagining a sudden windfall that wipes away worries and opens the door to endless possibilities. Yet beneath this glittering illusion lies a harsh reality. The odds are stacked against you, and are so minuscule that playing regularly becomes a slow drain on your finances rather than a path to prosperity. For older adults, this temptation can be particularly poignant after decades of hard work. The thought of winning big might seem like a way to finally achieve financial freedom or provide for loved ones. However, the truth is that the money spent on lottery tickets often adds up to significant sums over time, money that could have been invested in meaningful, tangible ways. A few dollars a week might not seem like much, but over months or years, it can amount to thousands, enough to create a real impact when used wisely. There's also an emotional cost to playing the lottery that's rarely acknowledged. Each ticket carries a spark of hope, a brief flicker of excitement. But with every loss, there's a subtle erosion of that hope, replaced by frustration or resignation. This cycle can weigh heavily, especially for those navigating the complexities of aging and financial management. The truth is that wealth, whether financial or emotional, rarely comes from chance. It comes from intentional, thoughtful actions. Instead of chasing the improbable, consider redirecting that energy toward building a secure and fulfilling life in ways you can control. Small, consistent savings can grow over time, creating a cushion for emergencies or opportunities. Investing in experiences, hobbies, or relationships offers a far greater return than a lottery ticket ever could. Rather than dreaming of a lucky break, focus on the steady, meaningful steps that bring real fulfillment. Use your resources to enrich your days, whether by spending time with family, learning something new, or contributing to causes that resonate with you. True wealth is not measured by the size of your bank account but by the depth of your experiences and the peace of mind that comes from living intentionally. The lottery may promise instant riches, but the richest life is built with purpose, care, and gratitude for the blessings you already have. By choosing to invest in what truly matters, you create a legacy of wisdom and joy, one that no jackpot can rival. 6. Excessive food delivery services. In today's fast-paced world, food delivery services promise convenience and ease. The thought of having a hot meal brought directly to your door can be tempting, especially during moments of fatigue or busy schedules. Yet for older adults, regularly relying on these services can quietly chip away at your financial stability, while also diminishing some of the simple joys of life. The true cost of food delivery is often hidden in plain sight. Beyond the price of the meal itself, there are service fees, delivery charges, and tips that quickly add up. A modest meal can easily double in cost by the time it arrives at your doorstep. Over weeks and months, this habit becomes a significant drain on your budget, diverting money that could be used for more meaningful purposes, such as health care, hobbies, or experiences with loved ones. But beyond the monetary impact, there's a deeper loss to consider: the loss of connection with food itself. Cooking, even something simple, can be a deeply rewarding experience. The act of preparing a meal engages the senses, fosters creativity, and provides a sense of accomplishment. It can be a meditative process, grounding you in the present moment and connecting you to the rhythms of life. Moreover, food delivery removes the opportunity for social interaction. A trip to the grocery store or a visit to a local farmer's market isn't just about purchasing food, it's about engaging with your community, catching up with neighbors, and enjoying the small but meaningful interactions that enrich daily life. For those facing physical limitations, food delivery may feel like a necessity, but there are often more affordable and nourishing alternatives. Many community organizations offer meal programs specifically for seniors, delivering balanced, affordable options that cater to dietary needs. Preparing meals in bulk and freezing portions for later is another practical way to ensure convenience without overspending. In the end, food is more than sustenance. It's a cornerstone of well-being, culture, and connection. By reducing your reliance on delivery services and embracing simpler, more intentional ways to nourish yourself, you not only save money but also enrich your relationship with food and with life itself. Cooking, eating, and sharing meals have the power to bring us joy, comfort, and a sense of purpose, luxuries far greater than the fleeting ease of a delivery app. 7. Unused exercise equipment. The commitment to maintaining good health is one of the most valuable gifts you can give yourself in later life. Yet, all too often, that commitment begins with the purchase of expensive exercise equipment, ellipticals, treadmills, or high-tech fitness gadgets, that ultimately go unused. For many older adults, these purchases, made with the best of intentions, end up as costly reminders of unfulfilled goals, gathering dust in a corner. The issue isn't the equipment itself, but the mindset behind the purchase. Health and fitness don't come from spending large sums of money on machines. They come from consistency, discipline, and small, sustainable habits. A $2,000 treadmill won't improve your health if it sits idle, while a daily walk in the fresh air, a completely free activity, can do wonders for your body and mind. Unused exercise equipment represents more than wasted money. It reflects a deeper issue of misplaced priorities. Health isn't about having the latest gadget, it's about moving your body, eating well, and staying engaged with life. Simplicity is often the most effective approach. Bodyweight exercises, gentle yoga, and walking are all low-cost or free activities that promote strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular health. Another often overlooked aspect of fitness is community. Joining a local walking group, attending a senior fitness class, or participating in social dance events can provide not only physical benefits, but also emotional and social fulfillment. These experiences are far richer than solitary workouts on expensive machines and often lead to lifelong friendships. If you've already purchased equipment that has gone unused, don't let it become a source of guilt. Instead, look for ways to repurpose it, sell or donate it to someone who will use it or reintroduce it into your routine with small, manageable goals. Moving forward, focus on what truly matters: consistency, not complexity. True health doesn't require extravagant spending. It's built through thoughtful choices and a commitment to simple, enjoyable routines. By prioritizing activities that nourish both your body and soul, you not only save money but also create a lifestyle that supports your well-being in a meaningful and sustainable way. At this stage of life, health is not just a goal, it's a foundation for living fully, with energy, purpose, and joy. 8. Expensive self-improvement courses. As we grow older, the desire for personal growth and self-discovery often becomes more pronounced. This is a time to reflect on who we are, what we've accomplished, and how we can continue to find meaning and purpose. Unfortunately, the self-improvement industry frequently preys on this desire, offering expensive courses, seminars, and coaching sessions that promise transformation but often fail to deliver lasting value. These programs often come with a high price tag, thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars, and use emotionally charged marketing tactics to convince you that their teachings are indispensable. They frame their services as the key to unlocking potential, success, or fulfillment. But let's pause for a moment and ask, do we really need to pay exorbitant fees to discover truths that, in many cases, are already within us? By the time we reach this stage of life, we carry within us a reservoir of experience, wisdom, and resilience. Much of what these programs promise is already something you've lived and learned. Instead of paying for expensive external validation, why not invest in growth opportunities that feel authentic, personal, and within reach? There are countless ways to pursue personal development without straining your finances. Libraries and online platforms offer free or low-cost resources on everything from creative writing to meditation. Many community centers host workshops, book clubs, or social events where you can connect with others who share your interests. Mentoring younger generations, volunteering, or joining a discussion group can also offer profound insights and fulfillment, often more meaningful than anything a seminar can provide. Moreover, growth often comes not from what we consume but from how we contribute. Sharing your time, stories, and skills with others can lead to a deep sense of purpose and connection. This is the kind of personal development that doesn't come with a price tag but offers rewards far richer than money can buy. In the end, the most profound lessons in life often come from within, through reflection, connection, and meaningful experiences. By resisting the lure of overpriced self-improvement courses, you not only protect your financial well-being but also honor the wisdom you've spent a lifetime earning. True growth is not about chasing external validation. It's about embracing who you are and finding joy in the journey ahead. 9. Buying a brand new car. There's something undeniably tempting about the allure of a brand new car. The pristine condition, the new car smell, and the sense of starting fresh can make it feel like a worthwhile investment. But for older adults, buying a brand new vehicle often turns out to be one of the most unnecessary and costly decisions. The reality is that a new car begins losing value the moment it leaves the dealership. In the first year alone, depreciation can strip away up to 30% of its worth, and by the fourth or fifth year, the vehicle may have lost half its value. What does this mean for you? Every dollar spent on that new car premium is money that could have been used for more meaningful purposes: health care, family experiences, or even travel that enriches your golden years. For retirees who may not drive frequently or cover extensive distances, the financial justification for a brand new vehicle becomes even harder to support. Modern cars are built to last, and a gently used car, one that is 2 to 5 years old, offers nearly the same reliability, safety features, and comfort at a fraction of the cost. Choosing this path allows you to avoid taking the brunt of depreciation while still enjoying a dependable ride. Additionally, owning a new car often comes with hidden costs. Higher insurance premiums, registration fees, and taxes can quietly drain your finances over time. By opting for a used car, you can significantly reduce these expenses, allowing you to channel those savings into areas that truly enhance your quality of life. This choice is not about denying yourself a comfortable or reliable mode of transportation. It's about making thoughtful decisions that align with your stage of life and financial goals. The purpose of a car is to get you safely and comfortably from one place to another, and a well-maintained pre-owned car fulfills this need just as effectively as a brand new one. In this phase of life, where wisdom guides our decisions, it's important to recognize that the value of money lies not in fleeting luxuries, but in its ability to bring peace of mind and freedom. By choosing practicality over indulgence, you invest in a future where financial stability supports the things that truly matter: your health, relationships, and the joy of living each day to its fullest. 10. Practical tips for financial freedom in old age. 1. Track your spending. Maintain a clear record of every expense. Awareness is the first step toward making wiser financial decisions. 2. Adopt a budget. Create a simple, realistic monthly budget and stick to it. Prioritize needs over wants and ensure your spending aligns with your goals. 3. Practice the 30-day rule. Delay non-essential purchases for 30 days. This waiting period often reveals whether an item is truly necessary or just an impulsive desire. 4. Audit subscriptions. Regularly review all recurring payments and cancel those you no longer use or need. These small savings can add up significantly over time. 5. Embrace simplicity. Seek joy in life's simple pleasures rather than material possessions. Free experiences like walks, community events, and time with loved ones often bring the greatest satisfaction. 6. Leverage senior discounts. Many organizations and businesses offer discounts to seniors. These savings can make a significant difference over time. 7. Downsize thoughtfully. If your home feels too large or costly, consider downsizing to a more manageable space. This move can free up resources and reduce ongoing expenses. Embracing financial wisdom and purpose in your golden years is essential. As we journey through life's later stages, the lessons we've learned become our most valuable currency. Each dollar thoughtfully spent or wisely saved reflects not just a financial decision, but a commitment to living with purpose and intention. Financial security in old age isn't about depriving yourself of joy. It's about ensuring that your choices align with the things that truly matter: your health, your relationships, and the freedom to live each day with dignity. It's easy to be swayed by fleeting desires or the allure of modern conveniences, but true contentment often lies in simplicity. A well-loved home, meaningful connections, and experiences that enrich the soul carry far more value than any material possession or status symbol. By choosing to spend intentionally, you honor both your journey and the legacy you leave behind. The power of financial wisdom allows you to focus on what cannot be measured in dollars: the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of a quiet morning, or the satisfaction of a life well lived. It's a testament to your ability to prioritize what brings lasting fulfillment over what offers only temporary gratification. In the end, your golden years are an opportunity to live with clarity and grace, unburdened by unnecessary financial stress. By avoiding the pitfalls of wasteful spending and embracing a thoughtful approach to money, you can create a life that is not only secure but profoundly rewarding. This chapter of your life is not just about financial freedom, it's about the freedom to live fully, purposefully, and in harmony with the values that have shaped you. Remember, the true measure of wealth lies in the richness of your experiences, the strength of your relationships, and the peace that comes from knowing you've made wise choices. In this way, your legacy will not be defined by what you spent, but by the wisdom and love you shared with the world. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with your insights. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.